Welcome back to Matchpoint. Now, this series was more like an audition for the big show, which is the Champions Trophy. After 3 matches now, everyone kind of has a fair idea of the players who would get their boarding passes for England. But let's get our bloggers to join in on the conversation. Joining us again, Shamya Dasgupta from Wisden India and Nigel Walker from Guerrilla Cricket. Gentlemen, thanks so much. So let's get your opinion now. Who would the ideal 11 be for that first game? Nigel, we'll come to you first.
Yeah, hi Tisha, hi Mayanti. I think it'll start the first game against Pakistan at the Champions Trophy. Will be pretty much the side that started today. I think maybe Rohit will come in as one of the openers. Probably Rahul will stay there. That would be my choice, and the rest of the team will pretty much be unchanged.
So no Shikhar Dhawan in Nigel's team. Shamya, what is your 11 for the Champions Trophy?
Well, it's too far away, isn't it? And we don't know the conditions, we don't know fitness status, etc. But everything remaining kind of constant, you'll have Rohit at the top for sure. I'd probably go with Rahane ahead of Rahul. Then Kohli, Dhoni, Yuvraj, Jadhav, who's certainly given a pretty good account of himself against England. Then depending on conditions, Jadeja or Hardik Pandya. Depends entirely on what the conditions demand. Ashwin for sure, Mohammad Shami for sure, and then 2 more pacers depending on the conditions. Again, Bhuvneshwar, Ramesh, Jasprit Bumrah.
So Shamya, you're saying Rahane and Rahul at the top right now. In fact, looking back at the series, Virat Kohli will be mighty pleased with the fact that number 3 to 6 have scored centuries. Number 7 has got a 50. So Nigel, when you look at the slots that are still open for grabs or there's still question marks about, what would that be according to you?
Places up for grabs. For me, the 2 opening spots. ODIs are kind of pernicious. I think in a modern game you've got to go hard. It could be any one of Rohit, it could be KL Rahul, or the other guy would obviously be Rahane, would be another choice up the top. Now you've got a 15-man squad, you've probably got 3 openers in the squad. You perm, 2 out of the 3 of those. It could be any of them, to be honest. And the other places for me that would be up for grabs would be 2 bowlers down at 10 and 11. I mean, you presumably you're going with Bumrah, seems to be the choice at the moment, and maybe Bhuvi, but I would take Yadav and I would take Shami as your other 2 bowlers. Obviously, Bhuvi and Shami bowled very well over here in the Test series a couple of years ago. They'll know the conditions. Yadav, I like his extreme pace. But Bumrah does seem to move it at all with that strange action of his, but let's say he does the business.
Mohammad Shami is your number 1 fast bowler. Bhuvneshwar Kumar is a much improved bowler, much better in the death overs than he used to be. He's got more pace now as well, and Jasprit Bumrah is another person the team management has persisted with, and he's given good results as well. So I don't think Umesh Yadav really is extreme pace. He's fast, sure, but not terribly fast. So I think there's not much debate about the first choice fast bowling attack there.
And Shyama and Nigel, have a look at this. As far as the experts are concerned, this is their ideal squad going to the Champions Trophy. Now, Kapil Paji wants Mandeep Singh in his squad. That's interesting because he's joining them in the T20 series, and I guess form is what will determine his place. Meanwhile, Virendra Sehwag has put all his faith in Manish Pandey to perhaps beef up that middle order whenever required.
Looks like these slots are eventually going to be decided by the playing conditions. Guys, thank you so much for joining us. Always a pleasure to have you on the show.
For the most pointed take on the series, you've got to join us on Matchpoint throughout the T20 series.
Because there's just not going to be serious cricket, there's going to be a lot of entertainment.